Yeah, you can ask. Yeah, what do you want?
Well,
to
what
ask
was
us?
your question?
No, it wasn't more so a question. It was like a little not like a game type of thing. But you can ask us your questions, then we could run through it.
Okay. What do you guys do to prepare for your fights?
Oh man,
I know what Jay does, but what do you do?
What do I do as far as to prepare for a fight?
Cut him off.
Jay, I can go too because some you might know, but the audience, whoever might be listening to, they might be know. I just get the AirPods going, man. I probably throw on some Sada Baby, something hype, and I just lock in. Yeah, man, I just lock in. I kind of I try to visualize as much as possible. God, the trenches, we're in the trenches, you know. No, I try to visualize as much as possible. I visualize certain shots landing. I visualize me throwing certain combos. I visualize me fishing certain shots. Yeah, just a lot of visualization, a lot of just locking in, and just going out there and having a good time.
Are you nervous before your fight?
That's what's crazy to me. My first two fights, or I'm not sure if you know this, but I fought prior. I fought like in 2016.
I know.
So my first two fights, I was nervous.
I know a lot of things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You be talking about me, dog?
No. I'm just saying, no. Gio's an investigator, but I'm a pretty good investigator myself. So
that's good. That's what's up. Honestly, I feel like every female nowadays is a detective. Every female gonna find
with social media. It's not hard.
Yeah, every female gonna find you feel me something. Yeah. No. So my first two fights, I was nervous, right? Mm-hmm. And these fights coming up, I wasn't really as nervous, and it worried me. I don't know why it worried me because I always felt like before a fight, you know, it's natural to have those nerves. Mm-hmm. And the fact that I wasn't nervous, it was like I don't know. It just worried me. Like it just thought in my head, like why aren't I nervous? It was unfamiliar for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a sense of me being ready, me being prepared. I don't even know if it was kind of like oh shit, like I'm really doing this type shit. You feel me? Like I remember thinking when I got in the ring and they're doing the announcements and shit, and I'm thinking like, yo, like I'm here again. Like I'm really about to do this again. You feel me? So maybe it just didn't hit me. But yeah, for these last two, I don't know why, but I wasn't really as nervous as I used to be.
I mean, for me, the very first fight, I wasn't nervous until I actually stepped foot in the ring. Like once I jumped over the ropes. Once I jumped over the ropes, I said, oh shit, hold on. Like I looked around and I'm like, damn, it's a lot of people out here, you know? And, you feel me? So it was like, it was like, it didn't hit me until, you know, the announcer start, you know, announcing the fight, start announcing my name. And I'm like, shit, ain't no turning back now.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah. And like, honestly, the biggest thing, what was nervous for me is like, you don't know what to expect until it happens. You know what I'm saying? Second fight, I wasn't nervous at all. Second fight, like I was in my element. You feel me? I mean, and that's not, I mean, my opponent wasn't anything to, you know, but nah, like even before I saw my opponent or I knew who I was fighting, I was still like locked in, like, all right, nah, I know how to approach it now this time around. Like the first fight, you know, it was a little rough. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I still came out victorious. But it was just like, you know, I made that fight a lot harder on myself just because of the nerves. You know what I'm saying? So second fight, like I just learned how to deal with myself and learned how to relax more, you know? So it was just being more confident knowing what I could do. So that was pretty much it, you know, and this fight coming up on my birthday is, you know, it's going to be the same situation. It's just being relaxed, you know, sticking to the game plan and executing. That's all it pretty much is.
And I want you to be relaxed because situations where you're fighting on a birthday, you're fighting on like those type of holidays, it's kind of stand out. You might think in your head like, oh, it's my birthday, I gotta go do this and I gotta show out.
Yeah, like you gotta do the extra.
You feel me? Don't add no extra pressure on yourself.
Yeah,
you feel me? Just
yeah.
go out there, pretend like it's not even. It's your birthday after the fight.
Yeah, nah.
Don't even
after
go
the
out
fight,
there like, yo, it's my birthday, I
gotta
gotta do this, I gotta do that. You feel me? Like, just go out there, relax, stick to just do what I would do.
Yeah, I'm be like, what would Hess do? In the middle of the fight.
Yeah, when a punch is coming to you, think in your head in those split seconds.
What would Hess do?
How will Hess avoid this? Right? And it's gonna look spectacular.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's what I do now. You know?
Yeah. Make it look good.
Nah, I'd be like, what would Hess do? Even in sparring, I'd be like,
What would Hess do?
like when you there, I look at you, I point at you, and be like, yeah, that was you. I stole that.
Yeah.
I'm capping, but
So you admit that like I'm an idol to you, like you kind of look up to me in a way.
I look down to you, but
you look up to me. You look down at me, but you low-key look up to me, low-key.
Yeah, bro, you
I inspire you sometimes.
Yeah, bro, you're inspiration.
You inspire me as well.
Aww.
Wow, that's crazy. You see what time I'm on? You see what time I'm on, and you see what he on.
Nah, bro, you inspire me for real. Nah, real talk. Real talk.
Right,
I tell you all the time. Every time he come in the gym, every time he come to the gym, he's coming straight from work, and I'm like, oh, that's a working man right there. You know what I'm saying? Get off of work to come straight to work. You feel me? And so it's just like, yeah, it's like that's just inspirational. You know?
Bag chasers.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like you getting it out the mud. You feel me? So it's like anybody who's going through the same situation or just working for their own, I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and sure. It's inspirational. They got their own testimony. They got something to prove. So everybody who out there watching, going through the same thing, just keep going. Keep going. Your time gonna come. Got anything to say?
Oh my God. Just like
ladies and gentlemen. Nah. Yeah, man, just keep going. Don't give up. Same thing he said. You feel me? Keep going. Don't give up. I mean, when you compare all the greats to, people who just tried or people who just, pretty much the only difference is the people who actually succeeded in life, they just didn't give up. They didn't quit. They didn't stop. In life, and this is what bothers me about the education system. We're not going to get deep into it, right? Okay. But we're going to have an episode for that. Yeah. But in the education system, pretty much, would you agree that you have to be correct or you have to be right like 90% of the time in order to get an A? You feel me? You got to at least score 90% on the test. You got to do all the homework. You feel me? You got to be right majority of the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? To be successful in the education system. In life, you only have to be right one time. You only have to try one thing, and that is what takes you to the next level. You can have 9 ideas, or you can have 10 ideas, 9 of them fail, but only that one idea will fucking make you a millionaire, make you a billionaire. You feel me? That's why I tell people, like, bro, try every idea you have. Just try it. You feel me?